Okay, so the next exercise, or the next few exercises are kind of they're similar to each other. You may think that they're the same exercise, but they are slightly different. The first one we're going to do is a single leg stretch. So roll all the way down to your back now. Hug your knees into your chest. Now I want you to curl up your head and shoulders. Try to keep your chin tucked but not slammed into your chest. Good. You're going to extend one leg. Bring one hand to the outside and one hand to the inside. And then just exhale on the switch. Reach out as long as you can with those legs, but put them down with intention. Come up as high as you can without straining your neck. And then hug your knees into your chest and come all the way down. And that was single leg stretch. Okay, so the next one is actually single leg straight leg. So you're going to come up into that same position you were in just to start with. So roll all the way back down if you've gotten up. And I want you to roll your head and shoulders up. Pull your belly in. Extend one leg up. Actually, you could extend both legs up. And let the other one drop. Only go down as far as your hip can stay flat. If you kind of turn out like I do, I can't go down all the way. So then you're going to stretch that leg up. Just grab behind your thigh and exhale. So the legs are long and reaching this time. And then relax and come back down. And like I said, that was single leg, straight leg stretch. I mentioned that actually in my very first newsletter. But so there are a few variations of that one, but that one you can do right after the single leg stretch. All right, so our next one is called crisscross. I was going to do double leg stretch as well, but we're going to do crisscross because I wanted to get a little bit of rotation going on in your torso. A little bit of twisting. So again, come down to that laying down position. Bring your head and shoulders up. Actually, let me move like this. You can see me a little bit better. And hands are here. You're just going to twist to the opposite knee as the other one extends. So you're going to exhale. Armpit to your knee. And then slow it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. And again, relax down and kind of roll out your head a little bit, your neck. Because it could get stiff like mine just did. Okay, and that was crisscross. Okay guys, so now we're going to go on to our sides and work a little bit more in the obliques area. So you can lay down on your hand just like this. I tend to do this. And to work up to this, we're going to do something. I don't normally do this one, but you may want to just do this at first. So just do 5 of these before you start the scissoring. So you're going to inhale and down. That's 3. Lift, lift, and down. Lift, lift, and down. Good. So now lift up here. And I just want you to scissor your legs slowly back and forth. You should definitely feel it at your waist, even with really tiny, tiny, tiny scissors reaching out of your hips. Really reach. And then relax back down. You know, I realize that sometimes I even do it like this, or like this rather. So you can also do it here and feel even more just by lifting it up and holding it. And then back down. So then you're going to switch sides and do it on the other side. Some knee folds, which I do a lot of, and I'll also include a reverse kind of crunch one in. And this is really great for lower abs, this whole seat belt right down here, your transverse abdominis. So anybody can do these, even if you've just had a baby, obviously with Dr. Clarence. So what I want you to do, you can put your hands here by your hips, and you're just going to tap one foot out and bring it back in. Tap and bring it. Kind of like you're dipping your foot in the water and pulling it back in. Inhale down. Now you're really going to have to kind of contract your abs just as you're pulling your knee back in. But sometimes, even if you're not paying attention too much, you can still feel it. And you'll feel maybe a little bit of warming up in your hips, your hip flexors, right where your leg meets your body. Then you can flex your feet and reach down with your heel. And do that also for 10. Which is a great one. Now, a reverse kind of knee fold of that is actually doing more of a, you're coming in more than going out. And I've actually just changed this a little bit on the mat so that I lift my head here. I come in and I just go out a little bit. You don't want to go out too far because this will happen. So just bring yourself in. And then also feel free just to come down just like this as well. Squeeze your knees together. You can also put a ball between your knees, and this one's great. And then back down. And those were knee folds and reverse crunches. Forward kind of crunching motions or pulling in flexion. So no Pilates routine would really be complete with a little bit of extension. And also, you know, the muffin top does extend to that back area with those little, I guess they're also called love handles. So love handles and muffin tops. That's lovely. So all I'm going to have you do is you're just going to come down to your belly, hands by your ears here. You can have your nose hovering over the floor or wherever you are. You're going to inhale and then exhale. So you're just lifting your chest slightly off. If that bothers your back too much, just keep your hands down and I'm going to try to get your neck right in line with your spine. I still am rounded forward a little bit from my breastfeeding year. And then also, you can bring your hands in a diamond right in front of your forehead, almost like you're pressing your forehead up. And then relax down. And those are those. I want you to come down on your forearm. You're just going to go into a side plank. You can have one foot in front, but I want you to be reaching up with it. And then you're just going to twist and then come up. Twist and then come up. And twist, reaching down and come up.